Everybody, welcome back. It's Tag Tuesday and it's Tuesday the 23rd of September, and I do this every Tuesday. Anybody can join in as long as you do Tag Tuesday, hosted by Handmade by Shirley, and leave, if you're making a video, which would be really nice, on your channel, you can put Tag Tuesday, and you can also pop my details in your information box to my channel. If you don't have a channel, you can post them on social media. But thanks to all the people that are joining in so far. It's really good to have you here. So this week I've decided to go autumn. So I've already cut my tag out and I've already put in my eyelet. And I've got this lovely huge stamp from Darkroom Door, background stamp. And it's A6 and it is just lovely. And I've used this a few times, but I thought as it's now getting nearer to autumn, I would use it for this tag. So maple leaves it is really, but I thought I'm going to do some autumnal colours. So I've got some Distress Oxide colour, so that's Ripe Persimmon. So I'm just going to concentrate it mostly to the sort of middle of the stamp, because that's where the tag is going to probably kind of go. So I'm hoping for a mishmash of colours here. So I've got Ripe Persimmon, Fossilized Amber, Rusty Hinge, Picked Raspberry and Mowed Lawn as well, just for a bit of different bits of colour. So hopefully we'll get a bit of a colourful tag. Now I'm going to spritz it once I find my spray. Where is it? I had it just a minute ago. I can't find it. Oh my goodness. Is it hiding? Oh, it's under there hiding. So I'm just going to give it a wee spritz as well, and you can start to see the colours kind of changing and moving. So let's just pop that down and hope for the best. I've got this, I found this when I was looking at some of my stamps and stuff. It's just a bit of a planner. Ooh, I like that, I like that. So it's kind of giving me a mishmash of colour, which is quite nice. So yeah, I found that and I thought I'd use it. So let's just dry this off and then we can add to it. I'm just wondering if there's still a wee bit left on this top bit, because that bit's a wee bit that didn't quite work, did it? Just do it again. I'm just going to do slightly more, see if it will pick up any more. I think that's probably enough. Now I've got some here. A minute. So I need to wipe this. So I'm going to wipe this as quickly as I can, because I don't really want the ink or the oxides to stick in. I'm going to just go over that wee bit again. Now, I've got this other little stamp, which is a Sanntangle stamp by Sandra Rushton, called Tangling. It's just called Floral Flower Branches, and I don't know if the other one's got a name. So I'm going to use this wee one with the stool, because it's quite nice. And I don't know if you can still get this stamp. I got this a long time ago when I was thinking about doing Zentangle, or tangling, Zentangle, if you want to call it. So I'm going to just stamp this onto, and I'll use this massive block which I got recently with some. I got a nice Hobbycraft gift card for Christmas, and I hadn't used it, so I thought it was about time that I used it. So just going to get, where is it, pine cone I'm going to use. So obviously I won't get the whole stamp onto the whole tag. I'm going to get some of it on, but it's a really nice stamp. It's lovely. So I am going to, I was going to do it the other way around, but I'm going to try and just get that into there. I'm just going to use my pressure tool a bit, just because we've had ink already on the tag. There we go, that's quite nice. I think that's lovely. Yeah, I've not used this, I'll be using this I think a bit more. Right, pop these to the side. So I'm just going to get rid of this because it's a bit messy. So I'm just going to take this off. We can keep going with our, right, I'm going to actually put my piece of string through as well, just so I don't forget, because I sometimes forget to do these things. So I've stamped that on. Now I'm going to just give it a bit more colour with some alcohol paints. So I'm going to give this wee sort of toadstool, I'd say it is, a bit of red on the top here. So I'm not giving it dots or anything because it doesn't have dots. I'm just going to colour it a wee bit, give it a wee bit colour. Some of the other bits a wee bit colour as well, and then that will be my tag done. So please feel free to join in, because it's a tag and you can do absolutely anything on it of your choice. You know, it doesn't have to, it's not like I've said, oh, we have to do this, you've got to do that. It's just a fun way of joining in. I have got a few people joining in, and that's fantastic. So yep, I'm going to do a couple of these middles of the flowers with red as well, and then I'm going to use a slightly lighter red here. So these are Ohuhu markers, coral red this is, and I'm just going to go over this bit here at the bottom. I'm not really blending it at the minute, I'm not really making sort of, you know, shadows, and I'm just kind of making it, colouring it in basically, just to give it a bit more definition. Yep, that's cool. And I might do a few of the wee dots here as well, like that. Let's see what other colours we could use. Got nice purples and things. I know that's not the colour of the, maybe not, we'll maybe keep it, try and keep it autumn. So this is just orange, this one, this is called orange, and I'm just going to go along that little band there, and then I'm going to do the stalk, that colour as well. I might do this bit here as well. And there's a few wee of these wee dot things as well, which could be orange. Right, let's find something else. We could use some yellow as well. So this is just called Melon Yellow. So I'm just going to go in over there a bit. Like that. Just go along there too. And got some nice kind of brown colours here as well. This walnut colour, it's quite nice. So let's just go down there with that walnut colour, and I don't know if that's that bit there, but we'll just pop that in, and then I'll put a few more of these in as well. So if you fancy joining in, please do. It would be nice to see anybody news tags and see what they do. As I say, it's totally open and free. You can just do whatever you want. Hashtag Tag Tuesday, and I might do that as well. And just, yeah, if you do, as I say, if you do videos, just remember to write those in. That'd be great. Now, see, we could do a bit of green as well, because you do still get green in autumn. So I'm just going to do a bit of green here, this back bit on this one. Okay, on that bit, and I think I might just do a little bit here, a little bit just there as well, and let's just do some of these stalks just to colour that in a bit. Like that's good. Okay, that's starting to take shape, I think. Hope you'll agree. So let's see what we could do for the let's do some blue for the flowers. I know that it's probably not the best colour, but I'll just do a few wee bits of blue. Just in the background. There's another one. We'll just do that one the same colour. This is pastel blue. I mean, I'm not sure anybody will be copying me with a same stamp, and you can copy me if you want. I don't mind at all. That would be absolutely fine, but as I say, just put my name in the information box or in the post, and then other people might join in as well. And I'm just going to go for this orange. Actually, orange isn't so good. Let's see if we can get a darker brown. So this is a terracotta. Oh no, it's brick brown, I tell a lie. So, just going to put a few wee bits into these cones, the kind of cone areas, and then that will give us something else. And then let's see what we could put. Let's try some blue grey. So this is a blue grey 170. It is quite dark. Oh, wrong end. So I don't really want to be, it's quite dark, but it is a sort of bluey colour, which I can just pop over these, I think, hopefully. You can still see the bits of the cone shape. So these are all obviously hand-drawn tangles that Sandra Rushton does, hence her product being called Sanntangle. Sandra Sanntangle. So yeah, there we go. And I want to just add, I want to do something for these, so I'm thinking let's do another bit of yellow on these. This is a slightly different yellow. This is, oh it's not, it's melon yellow, it's the same. Thought it was a different one, but just want to colour them in so that it looks like they're sitting just in front of these leaves. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Hope you think. I hope you like it too. I just want to go around the edge with this rusty hinge, just to give the edge a bit more definition. I hope you like it, and as I say, do join in if you want to. So that's that. I don't think the leaves didn't really show up that well, which is a bit of a shame, but they are there in the background. And what I thought I might add was maybe one of these if I could. I'm not sure. No, perhaps not. I have got this little tiny one, this little tiny floral, which I thought I might add onto it. I'm not sure where. I might add it somewhere. It's another thing I found as I was cleaning out my stuff. So we're just going to put that there. Obviously that's going to need a wee while to stick on. And then I've got a few little things I want to add. So let's just see what we've got. So these are just stickers. These ones are stickers from Temu, excuse me, and these were Tim Holtz. Excuse me again. So yeah. So what about having something up the side? Now I don't know whether to go with white. Let's go with white. So it says, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. I mean, it could go straight across, or it could, if I cut it, life doesn't have to be perfect. Could maybe be one bit of it. And I thought I might pop it up the side, not wanting to really cover the stamping, but to be wonderful. Might put that on that side as well, up a bit. Squint, it's a bit squint. Come on. There we go. And that is my Tag Tuesday for week 8. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching and that you'll think about joining in, perhaps. And I'll be back soon with something else. Thanks so much. Bye.